So here, cars can go here and they can go south, or they can go there and they can go north, which is fine. Every now and again, they're going to want to go all the way through. I think this will clear itself up relatively soon. I think there's just, because of the road changes, there's a bit of confusion. The other thing we can do is actually start doing some on and off ramps over here, which might be required. Wow, there's a lot of industrial trucks. They're all passing here. The other thing I could do is have a one-way going left, a one-way going right, and then do the other way here. So this would be from off the quote-unquote highway into the industrial area and then come out over here. God, industry causes so many trucks. It's unbelievable. It might be time to go ahead and highway this up. I'm hoping this lot gets emptied, though. I'm going to wait for that to happen. Right now, it's not enough to really cause problems, I don't think. I don't understand why so many cars are doing this and then coming down. Like, all these cars can go anywhere they want. There we go. Okay, I think there was just a bit of traffic confusion from the replacement. Whenever you make a change on a road, leave for a couple of minutes and then come back, because otherwise it's going to look like everything is stupid when it may not be stupid. See, this is looking okay. What I think we're going to want to do as well, though, is we're going to want some bridges. Basically, I don't want anyone from this side to go over here and cause any traffic problems. I'm going to want bridges that go from one to the other. We're going to want some sort of like rampy kind of system. I could even do that now. Like, I could bring this back to a two-way. Ah, that's what I'll do. When this is emptied, I will actually extend this road. This is going to be a two-way, but it's going to bridge over. And then everything will be one-ways. And I'm going to get rid of this little connection in between. That way, all the traffic that wants to go from one side to the other just takes the bridge and doesn't screw up the highway. There we go. That's going to be the solution there. Meanwhile, more call for industry. So we will go ahead and do that. Got some questions about garbage over here, probably because there's some extra garbage trucks on the road that are being serviced from here, but it's not. So our trucks aren't being used very efficiently is what's going on here. What I will probably do, as soon as this is empty, I'll actually move this garbage dump over here, so we'll have dual garbage dumps. Just gotta wait for it to empty. Meanwhile, money is pretty good, so let's go ahead and extend out over here. And here. Oh, I'm doing one ways. At least I think I was. Yeah, I must have, because that's why the little things were blinking at me. And then I'm actually gonna build a zone more like this. Where do I want to line that up? Oh, no, that is correct. Good. And like that, and like that. And then we're going to create a district. Right over here. Bigger brush, please. Rump. Like that. And this is going to be a forestry district. And we'll just paint in all that. Sure. Some of this is going to be forestry, some won't be. Get that kicking in. They're going to need water. Power's going to get in there. You can tell the demand was high because they instantly filled everything up. That might cover everything. Depends on exactly where the buildings line up. Until everything comes in over here. I'm not going to build any power lines. They will get powered at some point. We still have money. I was talking about the importance of having an extra fire station over here, and that is definitely the case. I might do this, actually. Make sure this area is covered, which is going to be good. How about police coverage? How are we doing there? Not much coverage. The crime is low. They might want an actual police station over here. It'll probably make them happy because they get covered by more services. Even though crime was currently low, it would have built up over time, which we don't want. Facility is empty. Thank you very much for the pop-up, actually. That's actually a really, really useful pop-up. Whereas a lot of them are just kind of distracting. I think if I go there, I can still build the road. So you no longer have to be emptying. You can now help pick up garbage. So dual garbage dumps each side of our general town, which is pretty good. Alright, let me go and bulldoze this. And before I go and build my bridge, let's get this little area highwayed, just so that we know the exact width we've got to play with. Okay. And then I'm just going to, yeah, just a 2-lane road is going to be more than sufficient here. We're going to go ahead, I'll start, no, this is fine. We'll go up, get as close as I can. And same thing on the other side. We'll go up as close as we can, and then just connect the two. Alright, so that's 2-way. And then here, we're going to delete the middle bits. So here you can get back on the... No, this is not good. Because now, from here, if we want to go south, everyone's going to have to go onto the bridge and then make a corner. That's the thing I want. I only want the local, the highway traffic to use this. I could build some overpasses and things. Because everyone who wants to go south has to use this now. And then clog up everything over here. And same thing here. These guys don't really go north. So that's not going to be as much of a problem. Crossing over to go north is not a big deal. But going south definitely is. So, let's go and build an on-ramp. Maybe take off of here, which won't create an intersection. Guys, we're going to build some on-ramps. You know my favorite thing. Let's back up a little. Let's start elevating it right away. That. Come across. Start using the curly tool. We're as close to parallel as we can. And like that. There we go. So now this area can easily leave going north, or can now leave going south, and it no longer has to use this bridge to go south, which should limit the congestion there. And as far as going north, I don't think there's going to be that many people looking to do it, so I think crossing the bridge here and doing that is going to be okay. There might be a little group of people coming here, like coming in and then trying to access the southern area. That might cause a little bit of a slowdown, but I think ultimately this is going to be really, really smooth. We'll keep an eye on it. Okay, what's our demand like? Residential demand, high. Yeah, we don't have enough workers. So let's build up this area over here. We want to not build an on-ramp. We want to build straight 2-lane roads that go like this, and like that, and like this, and like that, and then one more. Like so. Residential. We also want a little bit more commercial. So we'll go residential. We'll build a block of commercial here. It's going to be a little weird, but, you know, who cares? And then some of that. Okay. We're going to need water over there. I'm betting we're going to need another water pump really soon. Money is still coming in really well. Population is growing. We haven't had a giant disaster yet, although I suspect we're going to need a bit more healthcare and death care. Power. We are going to want another turbine because that's about to run out. Right like that. Water. Water is definitely at its peak, so we're going to want to sewage outflow over here, which is going to wreck the power line. Like that. Are we connected to the water pipe? We are. Good. And then water in over here. Okay. Elevated highway and on-off ramp is a better solution. Oh, well, we'll probably do something like that. Oh, you're saying the whole highway should be elevated. Actually, that's probably good. Then we'd have all the normal roads running underneath it. That probably is stronger. Hey, thank you. So, I'm going to end up highwaying more. Oh, the cemetery is another thing that has to be emptied here. So I built it in the wrong place. I built both the dump and the cemetery in a place that's going to cause problems. I'm going to preemptively get a couple of extra cemeteries. We're going to get one here. And one here. I don't think the dead people care about pollution. Although the forestry area doesn't really pollute too much. Anyway, let me make it on the other side. Like that. Technically, you do need cemetery coverage here too, though, because people can die at work. Let me squeeze you in over there. And what about this one? Let me do this. I think that'll be better. Then this one here, we're going to tell it to empty. There we go. Couldn't empty before because there was no other building that had been registered yet. But yeah, so we're making the preparation to have a nice highway here. And yeah, maybe we should have the whole highway be elevated. That would look awesome for one. So yes, that's what we will do. We'll save up some money. We'll get this stuff moved out of the way. And we will create an entire elevated highway system just on the principle that it's going to look badass. I'm not sure that it's any better. Well, I guess if the highway is elevated and then the normal roads just go underneath it, I think we actually end up gaining more space because I think building all these bridges over and over and over uses up a little bit more space. It's a bit of a moot point because I still want a gap between the highway and most everything else. But I don't know, one of the advantages might be that our ramps that come in and off of the highway, instead of being right here, could be a little deeper into the zones, which might be good. I don't know. Oh, there's no tunnels at release, but it's the first thing they're going to do in an update. I always commend companies that are, like, aware. This is a small company. They had 9 people on crew for a long time. I think they're up to 13 now. But they're, like, aware of their timelines and budgets, and they're like, okay, listen, we're gonna release with everything working as well as possible. And if that means that, you know, we have to make plans for future updates that good. They do currently have a timeline of update for, like, years for this game. They want this to be a game that never stops improving, which I think is quite nice. It's clearly worked very well with the PDS products. EU4 was a good game at release, great game at release, and then it's just become like so sick over time. So they're gonna add in tunnels as a free update, which will be exciting, I think. I don't know. I have enough of a hard time thinking of 3-dimension. I'm a little concerned what tunnels are going to lead to. I think we've got an absence of workers over here, which is what they're mostly complaining about. We do have a little bit of commercial desire, which I suppose I could go and make another commercial block. We'll extend this out like this. People are unhappy when you bulldoze their homes for some reason. Even though we're going to be replacing this with highways soon, I'm going to build a little bit more one-way over here. Just for now. Just for nowsies. Like that. And let's dump that in there. And get some more residential going on. Because there's always going to need more of that. Are we not servicing water over here? Oh, it didn't. Oh, I was sure that it was going to work out okay. It looks like it's working out half the time for some reason. Waters, electricity. Okay, we're good there. We will need more electricity soon, so before we run out as we expand our city, let's go ahead and... How come I can build there? Oh, right! These wind turbines, the way the art goes, I can never quite see where they're lined up properly. Unless I'm looking straight down. There we go. The poop must flow. Jeffrey, the last map we did, it was all curves all the time. I tried to keep things very loosey-goosey. This time we're trying to see what we can do in terms of efficiency. We're still trying to go for prettiness, and it's going to depend on the neighborhoods too. Once we buy some more areas, we might do things a bit different. But I'm trying to leave spaces around these blocks too, and try to make it a little interesting. I would want to add in some curbs relatively soon, though. Something of some kind. Certainly along the beach here, for example, we can have a bit of a free-form road going on. But what we're trying to do is apply some of the traffic lessons that we learned yesterday into this new city and see how that works. Yes, we've got a police headquarters. I understand. And we may indeed want to build it. In fact, I think we do want to build the police headquarters. Because we don't have coverage of a lot of things over here. It's very expensive to build. The upkeep is 4 times the base one. But not only does it have more cars, but it just has much, much bigger reach, is the idea that I've realized. You're going to get, like, really consistent coverage. I'm going to build it here for now. And if we get, the hospital is exactly the same way. And right now you can see our hospital coverage is quite poor. Oh, we only have 1 clinic? But if we actually plop down an actual hospital, it could cover a lot of area. Something like this, maybe. Basically covers everything on the left side. If I go up 1 more block, basically still covers everything on the left side. I'm going to do that. It's expensive, and we're not making unlimited money right now. But it's pretty good. So yeah, in our last game, especially because we had a lot of isolated little areas, I didn't make use of the big buildings. But in here, with the blocks like this, and knowing how their coverage works, it's pretty goddamn effective, these big buildings. So much more expensive, but I'm liking them. Yeah, we'll get the better fire department soon, too. Actually, our fire coverage sucks. Same sort of thing, you know? So if I went and put like the big monsters fire department here, because that's covered, this would basically cover everything on the right side for a very, very long time. I don't want buildings to start burning down, so let's do that. Oh, and you can see right away, a lot of the things improve dramatically. And people get happy, houses are upgrading. I mean, we lost a handful of people there because we just bulldozed their houses. People are super happy. We've also got a lot of demand for residential, which I'm quite happy about. So let's go and get some of these roads going. These do not have to be here anymore at all. I don't know why people get so upset when you bulldoze their houses. It's the name of progress. I have to make room for a hyperspace bypass. A little commercial demand, so I'll make another commercial block there because they will want it relatively soon. Get a little of that going on. Oh, we can finish this block over here. Oh, I need to cover that area with water as well. You know, it's funny. Some people are like, oh, I can't believe you have to build these water pipes. It's so tedious. And yet for SimCity 2013, there was probably just as many people complaining about the fact that there were no water pipes in that game. Because all services in 2013 were carried along roads. Unless I'm mistaken, but I don't think so. I think roads just carried everything. So right now traffic is still fine, but we will obviously want to build the true highway system relatively soon. Let me go and do something like that, and like that, and like that, and then squeeze in a little more commercial. Oops, that was supposed to be commercial. Mark A tool. Delete. Voila. Okay. New Helsinki. Definitely coming together. I'm going to put a stop on the growth of this particular block here. Yeah, maybe. Again, by having this sort of road, as long as there's no traffic problems, and so far, so good, this fire station will continue to cover a very strong area over here. Apparently I need a little bit more water pipe coverage. Down there, and we'll need a tiny bit to cover that corner as well. Abandoned buildings. Workers. They're looking for educated people. We have well-educated people over here. We probably need to increase our primary school education a little bit. Let's go ahead and drop school over here. We need a little bit more capacity, but also these new houses were not going to be covered by some of the existing schooling system. So yeah, all of our problems with abandoned buildings right now are the fact that our city is just too nice, it's upgrading too much, and we don't have enough educated people yet because it takes a while. Traffic here is beautiful, lovely. A bit of a traffic jam here is the 4-alarm fire. There we go. Got that done. Excellent. Yeah, this is working really, really well for us right now. This cemetery is finished emptying, so we're going to relocate you to up over here. And now you can start to collect bodies again. How's our death care overall looking? Pretty good. Everything is being covered. Cemetery usage is very low right now. Probably we don't have to build anymore until we get crematoriums, which is nice. How's the actual healthcare? Really good. Average health quite high. A little lower over here. Hospital, clinic, yeah. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to save up a bit of money. I'm going to get rid of this clinic. I could just turn it off, I suppose, to save money. I don't have to bulldoze it. I'm going to build a proper hospital in the middle of this whole block as soon as we've got a bit more cash. Making $7,000 a week right now. Pretty good. Ooh, bus lines soon would be really good. Again, right now, no traffic problems. We don't have to rush into mass transit. But we will. That's 2 subs in a row. That's Falarian, and who came in first? No, I'll just watch my own stream. There's that 1 minute delay. Marcus McNutt. Hey, thanks for the subscription. And someone else too. Strangler Civ. It's a little disturbing, I'm gonna be honest. Thank you very much for subscribing, the 3 of you. Really appreciate the support for these streams. It's super good. We do these like crazy marathon streams of insanity quite often. Today's not going to be quite as marathon-y as yesterday, just because I'm still half dead from yesterday. Linus 95. Thank you very much for the subscription. You're 95 years old. Wow. You have to change your username every year? Regent Wolf. Well, everyone's coming in at the same time. I wonder if the subscription thing was just broken before. Maybe not. Regent Wolf. The king of all wolves. Hex the Dark. Thanks for the sub. I don't know what's going on right now, but I really appreciate all the subs all the way in a row. It's like Hex the Dark. It's like, I magic missile the darkness. We got our Metro unlocked. Elithis Chaos. Hey, thank you very much for the subscription there too. Subscription bonuses mostly come up on Saturdays. That's our subscriber Saturdays. We always include some multiplayer. I will email Hobgobliner, villain of Spider-Man fame. I will be emailing you guys the password to our private Team Fortress 2 server. 5 Salives. 5s alives? Okay, that's better, because I'm parsing it as like 5 salivas, which is not good. Stagurad. What the heck? All at the same time. Thank you very much. This is really nice, you guys. Really good. Also, if we do ever have any slow mode, subscribers are immune to it. Subscribers can post links. Bsfix0692, thanks for the sub. Bsfix. More power. Shen? Shenrir? Like, I don't know if that's the same username. I don't know if the actual YouTuber Shenrir goes with that username on Twitch. I think he might have numbers. I don't know. But hey, regardless of who you are, thank you very much for the sub. I like the actual Shenrir. He is sick good at, well, he's sick good at CK2, if I'm remembering correctly, which always, like, oh. Hang on. We done goofed a little. Because I'm not, so I was like, big respect for people who are actually good at CK2. He's also really, really good at EU4, obviously. But I think I'm acceptable at EU4. I'm not, like, great. I have to piggyback on the smart people. Like Arumba, for example. I just steal all his math. All his spreadsheets. I missed a sub? Oh, I probably did. Fuck. That's the actual Shenrir. There you go. The other problem I have with Shen is I can never pronounce his name correctly. I'm like, Shenrir? I don't know. There's too many Y's. I don't know what to do. I missed a sub. Oh, I missed yours. Remember to wipe? No, you're not a sub. You don't have the symbol. You're just trolling. No, the Kappa face. Oh. Facility full. What? Holy garbage dump, Batman. Do we have the incinerators yet? Oh, thank you very much. We are going to start pumping out the incinerators like crazy. I guess we weren't going crazy on the garbage dumps. And they're polluty, but we're going to want some more incinerators sort of at this end of town. What I'll probably do, actually, this will make a lot of sense, is we'll go and do like a double block space over here with the idea of just adding some service capacity. Some more incinerators. Sort of out of the way. Bit of noise and actual pollution over here, but it's going to be fine. And we'll do another one of those. We'll just... Air Force balls! Hey, thank you very much for the subscription. Also, I do apologize if I did miss someone. I will go and check the subscription list relatively soon in my emails. I see. Mr. Lindenberg. Are you the one that flew across the Atlantic and got your baby kidnapped? I don't remember. Metajoke. What? Thank you very much, Metajoke, and thank you very much everyone who's subscribing. And these live streams, we tend to go for quite some time in a row. Slipped up! I don't think I heard the bloop for it. Slipped up. I almost missed you. I almost slipped up. And I didn't acknowledge you. So, not enough money. Oh, shoot. Land 91. Is there some sort of raid going on? I don't understand. Don't understand what's happening. X-Creep Gaming. Another sub. X-Creep Gaming. So you're no longer a creeper? That's good. Because they tend to explode and blow everything up. No one likes that. Paco Master. Not a taco, but a Paco. I don't know what a Paco is. God damn, guys. God damn, guys. Nestlerug. Holy crap. I will say this. If you have to make a decision about money, it would be much, much better if instead of subscribing, you come this Saturday. We're doing a live stream for charity, a fundraising charity for Charity Water. This Saturday, it's in honor of Essentia's birthday. She's going to be joining me for some of it. We are doing a charity live stream. So if you have to decide where to throw your $5, The charity live stream would be the best place to do it. We're going to try to... I don't remember what kind of money we're trying to raise over here. You think the subscription thing was broken? Yeah, I think that might be the case. I think there was a backlog because we didn't get any subs for the first hour, which is kind of unusual. So I think it's just filling up the thing, especially since I don't see it in the chat. Hey, Sayax, thanks for the subscription. Or Sayax. I don't know. But I think that's exactly what's happening. There's a backlog. Akmedino, thanks for the sub. Akmedino. Feels like I should know there's a reference that I feel I'm missing here. Oh, we got our high density stuff kicking in. Awesome. So yes, charity live stream. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. Incinerator status. I want to go and get yet another incinerator going on here. I don't have enough money for that, so I won't do that. We have more demand for residential. Now, I could high density up this residential. Instead of zoning more, I think if I just high density this residential, our current services would cover them extremely well. I think we're going to do that, rather than expand outwards. I mean, we can buy, like, multiple extra tiles at this point. We've got tons of them unlocked. Farfar 4802. I feel like you were already a subscriber. I feel like that name, Farfar. Maybe I'm just used to seeing you in the chat. That could be. Or I'm dreaming. Fat kids are harder to kidnap. I'm seeing some votes for the highest density in the chat, so we're going to do that. Avatar Babe. Yeah, this is what was going on. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe people are just being crazy all at the same time. Avatar Babe, thank you very much for the subscription. I'm sorry if any of you guys subscribed like an hour ago, and it's only now that you're getting acknowledgement of that fact. You know, I very much apologize. I guess we'll wait until all the buildings go away, because then I can zone in one fell swoop here. So our population is going to dip for a second here, as we kick everyone out. And, oh, actually, I'll use the marquee tool, because even if they haven't moved out yet, this will properly rezone everything. But the paint bucket won't quite work while the buildings are still being torn down. There we are. So we'll replace that. Umulium, which sounds like an element on the periodic table of elements. Maybe one of those high ones that don't have proper names. Lairwin. Lairwin, that sounds Celtic. And apparently Farfar means like someone like grandfather in Swedish or something like that. Could be. See ya, Shen. Thanks for stopping by. And I will keep hosting. Oh, you're hosting. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Stymnus. Rambro. Didn't Rambro? Well, maybe it was someone else with a similar name. Subscribed yesterday. Rambro, thank you very much as well. 88. Were you born in 88? I missed a row. Did I? Did I? Oh, God. You guys. Oh, no. What are we going to do? Let's fix that right away. It's a good thing I've got you guys. That would have been... that would have driven me crazy if I found later on. All right, we're going to let that bounce back, and then once that happens, we'll go and expand some more. You can see the residential demand is dipped because I think the high density is supplying some of that, which is good and fine. I can't read that. I see 3 fish? I see 3 fish? Actually, that's pretty clever if that's what it's supposed to be. Let's go and get rid of a little bit of that. A little bit of that. Yeah, we did it. Success! Success! We got the little missing row. Oh. And I actually knew what you were talking about, too, this time. Like, the worst is when, like, there's a ramp that's broken. I'm like, okay, I have 15 ramps all over the fucking place. I don't know which one it is, because I'm never looking at the screen at the same time as everyone else. This is gonna be terrible. I don't like this power line. I would like to get rid of it. I would feel much better if we did. Although, we're gonna have to wait till the highway stuff comes in. Like, we can get rid of the power line just by having some zones, or maybe, like, some sort of building. Oh, creme fraiche. Now, I wonder if that's a reference to the food or a reference to the South Park episode. Why is there... Oh! I was going to say, why are there so many cars on the left-hand side? It's, I think, people moving into our new high-density area. Kolyamba bag. I missed Snox91, I'm sorry. And Zareen. Should wait. Until you unlock highways with sound barriers. That's not terrible advice, but you can always upgrade. Oh, first of all, we apparently have the sound barrier ones. But we can always upgrade from the normal highways to the sound barrier highways later on, so it's not the end of the world. In fact, what I might do I might build with the normal highway, because if I end up making mistakes and have to delete, it's a little cheaper, and then upgrade later. I don't know if the upgrade cost is literally the difference. Let's find out. So this is a one-way, two-lane. So this costs 40 per cell. If I want to upgrade it to, say, a one-way, six-lane, it's 80. So there's, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe cells. So the question is it going to cost me 400 to upgrade this? Yes, it is! Okay, so you only pay the difference. So you can definitely start with the lower end roads and then upgrade them later, and it's going to be fine. So yes, what we still don't have is, for people who are coming into the city, a way to get to this zone over here without doing the loop. It seems to be okay, though. We're not really having a traffic crisis, which is kind of surprising. I like how much traffic is going on here. Like, it feels sort of satisfying to have a lot of cars. That's a bit of a bottleneck. That is not good. But actually, this probably would benefit from being a one-way, because of the way the cars are coming in and they're making turns over here. I think they would use both lanes very effectively. And I don't see... Whoops, I don't want the upgrade. I don't see any reason why we would need any traffic going north there at all. I think we're going to be much, much better off with a two-lane setup. People poop in my pants. Yes, Vib, we are definitely going to do elevated highways, which means I'm going to have to tear some of this up, which is too bad, because this ramp here... Oh, I got the curve nice there. There's a bit of a sharp corner here, I will admit, because I was actually using the straight road tool at first. But look at how great that looks. And we're going to have to bulldoze it to make room for the elevated highway. And in fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy our first area. I'm just going to buy this region over here, because it's a nice big flat area we'll probably want to work in at some point anyway. Actually, we're going to need more water access. We're going to have to buy a lot of tiles to get everything we want, so maybe I won't rush into anything. Just because you can't delete the highways here. So if we want to, like, tweak some of the elevation, I think we've got enough room. All right, how much do I have? 100 grand stored up. How's my power? Right now it's fine. Water is currently fine. Incineration, we actually need to kick that up a little bit more before I do any more work. Right, I was going to get a couple of those. I want one there and one over here. So again, I'll let the money save up a bit. Lowell Lolson! Yes, we do have a high school. High school, right over here. One high school. We are going to need some more high school because we have more eligible than we have capacity. I might want to put it down here. Plus, the other thing is we just don't have the reach over here. Oh, yeah, we should put down the other high school right away. How's our elementary school? Coverage is not perfect. What annoys me a little bit is that there's no, like, upgraded elementary school either. Yeah, let's go ahead and get one here. Like, the high school and university reach further and have a higher capacity. But you still need the elementary schools to kickstart things. So it'd be nice to have, like, a giant elementary school with, like, a bigger capacity and a larger range, which I'm sure will come in time. We need water, we need power, incinerator. Well, the incinerators don't need power, but they also generate power, which means if I got them onto the damn grill, Lord Hamster, and Durzo Blunts. Thank you very much for the subscription, you guys, and for having very entertaining names. That goes in general. I'm wildly entertained by people's usernames. And if you want to know the story of my username, you can just check the FAQ. Alright. Got all that connected up, which now means our electricity availability is actually a lot better than it was. Because it was sort of a fake out. It was counting these things as being part of the electrical availability, but they weren't actually contributing. So now we've got that. A lot of garbage connection. Should be decent coverage everywhere. We should be okay. What's the timer? Okay, we're going to go for at least a half hour, probably more like an hour. Tell you what, since we're going to go for probably about another hour, let me take a short break right now. That way I can go right until the end, and then we'll do the switch over to Beyond Earth. So 2 p.m. Eastern Time, which is in an hour and a half from now, we're switching over to Beyond Earth. But other than that, we're going to keep this going. So let me take a short, like, 2-minute break so I can pee. We'll come back, elevated I was going to say that. We're kind of out of money. We're going to save up some money, and then elevated highways. Also give me a good time to save the game and make sure that everything is okay. See you in 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes.